You've told me that you don't want to cause any aggravation 3 or 4 times, and it's kind of bordering on that right now. And if you could respect that we are teaching classes and trying to conduct a business.
But sir, this lady is the communications person. Absolutely. And you're paid to communicate, I would assume. David Menzies for Rebel News here in Vancouver, just outside of Westpoint Grey Academy. Well, first it was one incident of brownface/blackface. Then it was 2, now it's 3. Who knows how many there are in Justin Trudeau's closet. In any event, when you are putting on brownface and blackface, and you're a pale face like me or Justin Trudeau, that's not cool. In fact, it's downright racist if you look at the roots of blackface. In any event, we have arrived at Westpoint Grey Academy to speak to Stephen Anthony. He has been a founding member of this school since 1996. He's currently the head of the school. We will have some questions for Mr. Anthony. We want to find out if Justin Trudeau was ever disciplined for this escapade, if this was indeed the catalyst for Justin Trudeau leaving, and really, how did those images get into the school yearbook in the first place? In any event, we're going to pay a visit to the administration office and hopefully get some much-needed answers. We're just dropping by, sir, to speak to Stephen Anthony, the head.
Yeah, I'm afraid he's not available at this time.
Oh, isn't he?
No.
Oh, is there anyone else, an assistant?
No, not really, not at this time.
It's regarding the Justin Trudeau blackface.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, school's in session right now, so we're conducting business.
Okay. No, and I don't interfere with the students, sorry, and we can come back after school if you wish.
I don't think he's going to be available.
Okay.
Just as a matter of principle, or because he's busy?
I can't really answer that. I don't really know. I know that he is busy with school startup being right now.
Okay.
It is coincidental, obviously, the timing, and obviously this is.
We're kind of wondering if there was any punishment for Trudeau doing that. It was published quite gloriously in the school newsletter and in the yearbook. So we want to know why the school condoned that, if they did or not.
Obviously, sure, you're asking the wrong guy. I mean, for me, I've only been here 3 years. This issue took place a long time ago. I can't really speak to that at all, and I don't think we do have anyone at the moment that can.
See, that's the thing. We don't want to be speaking to the wrong guy. We don't want to give you any aggro, sir. So it's just a matter of us speaking to the right guy, as certainly Stephen Anthony was here when the incident happened.
Sure.
And we're just trying to find out if he was disciplined for this, if there was other reports of him maybe doing blackface escapades, groping, and whether or not this is indeed the catalyst that led to Justin Trudeau leaving Westpoint Grey Academy.
Yeah, for I guess fairly educated guys as yourselves, you can imagine when I tell you that I've been here 3 years that I don't really have much to do with that. I'm not really a good source for information at the moment.
Right.
So I really can't answer much of what you're asking.
What is your title, sir?
I'd prefer not to divulge that.
Oh, okay then. And so you're saying there's nobody that can come out and give a statement?
That's
about?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'd actually prefer that you respect our operation here as a school. We're still functioning, and as a courtesy to the school and the staff, and most importantly the students, that we just take this time right now to respect the boundaries of the property and the institution as it is as an operation.
Oh, and we are not trying to interfere with your operation and cause any aggro for you or the students. In fact, if Mr. Anthony or an assistant can come out and give us a statement, or indeed, if we can see the yearbook itself, we would welcome that.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the first person to ask for that, so I understand. It's hot off the presses 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And sorry, unfortunately, I'll have to wrap this up at this point. There is nobody at this point. As I mentioned, we're fully engaged in operations here of conducting classes and education moving forward. And again, this is a long time ago. Don't really have much to say, and everyone that you might want to talk to or think that you want to talk to is kind of busy at the moment.
Well, you've been very giving with your time, sir. As you said, people here are busy at the moment who are the appropriate contacts. Can we come back later today or even tomorrow? And
you might be met with the same response Again,
Okay.
it's very early days in September here. So we are just trying to get our programming and teachers situated in classrooms settled. Again, focused on business. So
Sure.
I appreciate that you're collecting information on this story.
Right.
You've just hit a dead end, I think, at this point.
I mean, it's just that this is now an international story.
Fair enough.
Your school is in the international press,
Yes.
and we're just wondering why, anyone wouldn't want to address it. How about yourself, ma'am? Are you part of the faculty here at the school?
I'm the communications director. Who are
Oh, okay. My name is David Menzies with Rebel Media,
you? Okay.
and we're just
I'm
trying
not
to.
going to be filmed though, unfortunately.
Okay, well, you're the communications director.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
isn't that your role to communicate with the media?
Well, but we choose not to be filmed at this time. School is in session.
Okay.
And I'll just
Yeah.
jump back in, and as I mentioned, you're being kind of aggressive, and you've told me that you don't want to cause any aggravation 3 or 4
Right.
times, and it's kind of bordering on that right now. And if you could respect that we
Okay.
are teaching classes and trying to conduct a
But
business.
sir, this lady is the communications person,
Absolutely.
and you're paid to communicate, I would assume. That's part of the title. So what we're just trying to do is find out what the repercussions were of the Trudeau blackface incident at the school, ma'am. Was this the catalyst that led to him maybe being disciplined, maybe him leaving the school? I mean, can you...
Thank you for your interest, but we've already communicated to our community and earlier today. And
Oh, what
so
did you say?
I don't wish to engage any further, but thank you so much for your interest.
Can you tell us what you communicated earlier today? We weren't here for that.
No, it was to our school community, but thank you.
Oh, just to the school community, not to the public at large? That doesn't seem to be a very
I think we're-
communication strategy.
I'm not gonna respond to any of that.
Okay,
so I
then.
think we're pretty much done here. guys.
Okay, we are.
Well, that was bizarre. You know, folks, the gentleman that came out to speak to us, I really do feel for him. I think he might be with the maintenance department, a friendly fellow. He's doing some real dirty work by having to deal with the media. You saw the communications woman come on camera. Her job is to communicate, and what did she say? We're not communicating. We communicated to the community, but we're not communicating to the public at large. And I think that's disgraceful because this is now an international story. But really, the buck stops with Stephen Anthony. He is the head. He was here in 2001. He was here when the school was founded in 1996. He should at least have the decency to make a statement, perhaps even hold a press conference and clear the air about what really happened back in 2001 and what Justin Trudeau's conduct was in those years. Because right now we are forced to speculate, and it would seem that this school, much like the Trudeau Liberals itself, might talk about being transparent, but in the cold, hard reality, they are anything but. For the Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, if you liked that video, please press like and subscribe and never miss another Rebel video.